Hey, I just got out of a meditation and I've been guided to do a love reading for Lightworkers. These are the crystals I use during meditation. We have the blue Aragonite, which is good for the throat chakra. It helps you communicate emotional pain and struggle that you refuse to confront. It pushes people to vocalize your feelings, especially when you're not comfortable with it, or usually stay quiet. This is a raw turquoise, which is for calming your emotions, stabilizing your emotions, tranquility, wisdom, and of course the rose quartz crystal, which is for unconditional love. And this is a patchouli incense that I also use during my meditation. This is from this brand Satya. Patchouli is good for new moons and full moons, also good for love and prosperity. I use a lot of stones that are good for emotions because that's what Cancer season tends to bring up. We're in Cancer season. We had a Cancer new moon recently. So I thought love relationships would be appropriate. I meditated to 639 hertz, 741 hertz, and 963 hertz. Miracle tones boost your energy vibration from the YouTube channel Power Thoughts Meditation. And I'm currently listening to this music right now. It's healing meditation music with alpha waves, binaural beats, relaxing music by Green Red Predictions YouTube channel. In my meditation today, I connected directly to Source. I was asking questions about why does Source create? Why does it want us to create? And about being in the, I guess we label it feminine energy of creation, and the masculine energy is what we use to manifest that creation. And if I sound kind of peaceful right now, it's not because I'm sad or depressed or not excited about this reading. It's just that I'm very zenned out after I meditate, and I'm actually very excited for this reading. Because Lightworkers, we need some loving too, right? So I'm going to set this reading up with you and them, whether you want to relate to this as your divine counterpart, your divine relationship with Source energy, your existing relationship, your future relationship, or your relationship within yourself, with yourself. However you want to look at this, this is for you, Lightworker. Okay. So let's look at you and your partner. Where are you at? And what about your partner? Okay. So you may have been guided to be more peaceful. You may have had a lot of chaos around you, a lot of changes, or you're about to enter a lot of changes. In this moment of peace, you might have been guided to go on more nature walks, meditate, just sit outside by yourself for a little while. Just go to the park, walk around water, visit the beach, hike a mountain, just sit outside and people watch, go for a lunch by yourself. Sit outside with a coffee by yourself. Maybe take your dog for a walk more often. Just sit on under the stars in a hammock for a little bit, garden, plant something, just whatever brings you some peace throughout the day. You probably already started to feel this, and you've probably already cleared a lot in your life already. This is Spirit telling you to just be at peace while they bring in very big energies into your life. Your partner, on the other hand, is coming to you with a lot of gifts, a lot of value, a lot of energy. With the stars, they're bringing the stars to you. This is the divine bringing the stars to you. This is your partner bringing the stars to you. This is your work that you put in, you manifesting the stars, the wishes, everything you were hoping for. Okay. Let's see what you've been up to. 8 of Wands, wow. And the fact that it came out this way, there's a lot of energy going back and forth between the two of you, between you and the divine, between you and your divine partner, whether you know them or not, between you and your higher self. There's a lot of energy going back and forth. You might be guided to sleep a little bit more, take more naps, relax a little bit, do some easier work, fun work. I notice, because I journal a lot during new moons and full moons, that I tend to be more sleepy, sleep earlier, sleep longer during new moons, and then the opposite during full moons. But yeah, new moons are typically time to kind of take some space out for yourself. Full moons when you shine and you gain all this abundance, and you're usually more sociable. New moons is usually a time to bring that energy in, take some energy and space and time out for yourself. But there is so much going on, and you probably feel it. If you're a light worker, you probably feel that there's about to be a major energy entering your life, and you've made space for it. You might have felt a little bit of aches and pains in your body randomly in the past weeks or so. You might have felt a calm come over you during this summer solstice, winter solstice for you guys down in the southern hemisphere. Just an overwhelming sense of calm. Even if you've been here before, whether it's with a relationship, a career, a family situation, a home situation, something big in your life, there's a sense of calm, peaceful knowing, because the divine does have something up their sleeve for you. It's just, even if you're very, very intuitive, you may have not picked up on what this is. So I remember that it was a new moon recently, and it was a Cancer new moon, so I looked up what was happening around the last full moon and new moon in Cancer, which was January 17th earlier this year in 2002, and June 10th last year, 2021. And in my journal, I had a very specific note of finding striped feathers on the ground both of these times. That was a very unique thing, and I, of course, looked at my journal entry, and it mentioned that I sourced this in my journal, but I forgot to write it down here. Striped feathers mean there's big unexpected change coming. The angels blessed you with the striped feather. It's a sign of unexpected change and soon. It can involve in career, location, relationship, or talent, hidden gift that emerges. Most likely you have felt change in the air for a while, but were unsure of how it would hit you. Even if you are intuitive, you are unlikely to have sensed the direction. Most likely the thought makes you nervous, scared, and excited. So at this point, the nerves have calmed down and you must feel this excitement. You know something's in the air. You see changes happening on a larger scale on the global scale, but also in your personal life. And this is going to affect you personally too. Whatever happens on the global scale and the worldwide stage is going to affect you. So that's why you're feeling this change, because what's happening out there is what's going to be happening in your personal life. You're going to see this directly influence you in your love life, in your career, in your living situation, in beautiful psychic gifts emerging, talents and skills, natural abilities just naturally becoming 10 times stronger and better, more unique to you. So your partner. What is going on with your partner? Okay, the Three of Swords, and this fell right on my lap. Kind of reminds me of like a pet cuddling up on your lap. The Three of Swords. Yeah, they're in a bit of turmoil. They're feeling a sense of sadness, anxiousness, heartache, and I'm getting it's not unbearable, because they feel this time they know they can expect something beautiful at the end of this experience, this short-lived experience. They're willing to feel into the experience. There's a small rainbow appearing here, but can't really see it. In my meditation with source energy, it's like if source energy is all that is, why do we exist? Why does anything exist? And it's to create and to experience that creation. I thought that was very beautiful. You know, in these meditations, although I'm very excited to do this reading, I have to keep my emotions under wraps, because that takes mastery. You have to have mastery over your emotions and not just the low vibe negative ones. And so I feel like they are experiencing this kind of numbness, this kind of, I can't wait to get out of this feeling. I can't wait to finally get over with, get this final last bit of turmoil out of my life. I can feel it, I sense it, I know it, I can see the finish line, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And they're excited for this turmoil. It's like they're not even feeling distracted by it anymore. They're not feeling heartbroken over this energy leaving their life anymore, because they're enjoying it. They're enjoying saying goodbye to this energy. They're enjoying knowing what's to come. They're enjoying this last bit of unease. you know, when you have something to look forward to, it makes anything easier to get through. And I feel like this is like the vacation at the end of their, you know, big work project that they can look forward through while they go through this, like, you know, long hours, long nights working on this project. You know, this is their vacation at the end of that. So it's not even just a vacation. They get to leave their job and go to their new one, and it's just set up for them, and it's beautiful, and they can't wait. They can't wait to finish this project. Like, everything is good for them. They get to move closer to someone they love, or something they like doing, somewhere they always wanted to live. Like, they get all the prizes. And so knowing that all these prizes are at the end of the tunnel, at the finish line, it makes it so much easier to get through. And yeah, I mean, it's interesting that we're in Cancer season, because this is also the card that represents Cancer. And so I feel like this is really looking at July, this month specifically, that a lot of you are saying goodbye to the last bit of unnecessary turmoil, chaos, people, places, things, jobs, home environments, parts of you that no longer resonates. It's a very blissful, peaceful thing. Calm is over you. Okay. Let's look a little bit into their emotions at this time. Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. They're not in a rush, I'm getting. They're not in a rush because things are happening now. I feel like they're feeling a lot of hope. They're receiving a lot of more people. Sorry, just hiccup twice. They're receiving a lot of people and things that they wished for in their life. I'm getting like they might have bumped into one or two people that are very like-minded, or that are like, you know, just have unique interests like they do, or they just vibe with, and it's just giving them, like, these people may have not stayed in their life for a very long time. They might have been just someone they bumped into, or someone they haven't spoke to in a long time, an old friend or something, and it's just, or they meet someone new, that a new friend or something, and it just gives them so much hope that they're close, that they're just about to meet the right person, or they're just about to meet their soul family, or the right people, or the right opportunity, or the right job offer, or the right, you know, home, or person that they'll create family with or be best friends with. They see it coming through. Like, every interaction that they have. If you watched my last reading, the soul mission reading, I mentioned that every interaction that you have now will be important. In the past, you may have been met with a lot of opposition in order to help you grow, and it's good. You probably met a lot of people who are different than you, who have different experiences than you, that help you grow as a person, open up your mind, see the other side, understand different walks of life, different people, and you might have had a soul family member come in here or there, a friend come in and maybe they left, mentors or colleagues, people that you meet just, like, you know, in a short time in a store or something, and then you don't meet them again. But, you know, not every interaction is like, hey, this person's my soul family, or hey, this person really leveled me up or gave me the idea that I needed for my career, or something like that. But from now on, a lot of you are going to meet a lot of people, and every single person you meet will have, and not that people haven't before, but right now, they're going to be people that you have in your life for a very long time, or give you very powerful ideas, or very powerful channelings from the heaven, through angels, through them, to you, with very specific messages, very specific ideas, very specific opportunities, and people that will be your soul family, live in the same community as you, be your neighbor, be a friend, and be your love partner. So this is a very important month, and you'll see it happening, and they see it happening. You may see it happening. The divine sees it happening. More people connecting to the divine at this time. So it's very, very powerful time. You feel it in the things that are in your life, in your everyday things, in the everyday people that you bump into, and you'll start to feel like everything is divinely orchestrated, like you're living in heaven. Like you'll feel every moment be more precious, and you'll start to notice it more, which they are definitely doing. How are you feeling about them, about the situation in general? The Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. I always get incense dust everywhere. Ash. Okay. I feel, woo! Okay, I have to go grab that. This literally spiraled out off the table, like literally, like it spiraled off the table. I feel like that you feel a lot of information coming in, a lot of desire, passion coming in, a lot of ideas of what to do here and there. I feel like your ideas are getting more specific, they're getting more detailed, they're making more sense. If you've had these ideas for a while now, for a few months, for a few weeks, they're becoming more clear and more obvious of what decision you should make, what path you should go on. Maybe it's an idea you're revisiting, or you're getting more clarity on, more details about, making more sense. You feel more comfortable about it. Just a lot of inspiration, ideas, and you're still at the beginning stages of it. You may not have all the information you need to proceed at this time, but you do notice that something is happening, and you are receiving a lot of divine signs. Beautiful. Okay, so their thoughts about love, about the divine, what's on their mind nowadays. Okay, I had a feeling the Two of Cups. Love is on their mind quite a bit at this time. Oh, I used this deck instead. Love is on their mind. King of Cups, yeah. They are ready to be active in their love life, to actively find the one, or they're feeling like if they do find the one, they are ready to take action on it. I don't know if you can see I have a crystal in the window, so there's like a rainbow kind of shining on this turquoise. It's kind of, the cloud is covering up the sun a little bit, but yeah, turquoise. I like to find raw crystals, as many as I can, if I can find them in raw form. And turquoise denoting tranquility, ease in communicating emotions, ease in communication in general, wisdom, being a wiser, more mature, more emotionally mature person. So this person is directly connected to the divine. They're taking action. They're doing spiritual things to connect to the divine. So spiritual practices like, when people say spiritual practices, it doesn't have to be like, working with crystals and incense and meditating. It could be going out in nature more, noticing the patterns in nature more, connecting with people more, being able to see the bigger perspective of things, enjoying the moment that you're in right now, seeing the light in the things that you have, being grateful for the things that you have, taking care of yourself, doing the things that you enjoy, and being creative. In my meditation, Source kept saying, like, just be creative and you'll be given the resources to be more creative. So be creative. I keep thinking about, how there's a trend with epoxy resin, and everyone's making epoxy resin everything now, tables and art, and I always think about, like, what a waste. Like, you're just going to throw that epoxy resin out, and it's just going to be like landfill. But then you realize that if you're being creative, you can use whatever tools, and the divine will take care of, the canvases that you don't use or messed up on. It's okay. Like, get a little messy, get a little crazy. There will be solutions to take care of the landfill. This person is connecting with the divine a bit more at this time, actively doing things that are spiritual and make them feel like they are connected to things outside of themselves, to something bigger than themselves. And that's why they're also ready to actively take steps in a love connection. They want to put in more energy, effort, and action into a love connection. Your thoughts about love and the divine at this time. What's on your mind? Page of Cups. Cute. So I feel like you're being a little bit more kind in your words. You're being a little bit more flirty. You may be giving more when you can. I feel like you've been a recluse for a very long time, and you might have not felt that way, but you might have been on a mean streak or kind of more self-involved for good reason. Not that you've changed your nature and became unkind, just kind of being wary of your energy, of how much you can give out to others. And you're a light worker, so usually when you're talking to someone, you sometimes channel messages for them. You sometimes help them with their problems. You want to leave them with kind words, support them, give them supportive words, build them up, help them see their vision. It takes a lot of energy just to have a conversation with someone sometimes, right? And I feel like you might have closed down because of that. You might have been exerting your energy a little bit too much when you had too much going on yourself, so much energy coming in. There might have been a lot of changes just from the beginning of this year to now. And you just kind of need to replenish your own energies. You know that. You've been doing that throughout this year. But you might have been you might have been thinking about this too, about opening up your throat chakra, communicating more. I'm getting, you might have communicated differently before using your emotions. I feel like you may be connecting with others differently, better, taking yourself out of the equation, less ego, just being opening up to people again, maybe communicating with people about their dreams and visions as well as yours. I know I did this thing like before I became a tarot card reader. I talked to thousands and thousands and thousands of people, just randomly. A lot of people just would come up to me and tell me their whole life stories. As some Lightworkers can understand, you might find yourself getting into deep conversations with people randomly. And then I just got kind of tired of it. Like I'm like, I talked to so many people with from so many different walks of life and so many different backgrounds, and I learned a lot, but it was just kind of like, you need some space and time to kind of evolve, and then you go back out there as a new version of yourself, and it takes a second to kind of want to communicate with people again, especially as your new self. And so this is what Spirit is kind of encouraging you to do with love, and you've evolved emotionally so much, intuitively, spiritually so much, with the knowing of yourself and where you are, your place in this world, your purpose, and how you can connect to the divine, that watch the conversations that you have this month are going to be so much more different than they were previously. Wow, okay, the World card and a bunch of other cards popped up. I'm just gonna and I'm also getting that you're probably going to be communicating with a lot of people from all over the world, people that you don't even see on your path. This just happened to be on the top. I don't know how it flipped on top of the deck, but like people that you don't even see or know yet, people from all around the world, all around your country, your state, people, even people that live close to you that you might have never met, maybe from a different place than you. All kinds of people all over the world you're going to be communicating with, and so you're kind of getting a little encouragement from the divine. That's why the divine is bringing in specifically people that are on the same vibration as you, or similar in vibration to you. At the time, like-minded people, or just people that can really fit well with you, because opposition works for so much, to help you grow. Opposing beliefs, opposing ideas, different experiences as other people, different backgrounds, different understanding and perspectives as other people. It can only bring you so far, and then you grow and learn, and then there's a time where coming together with people who are like-minded can level you up more. So that's what's happening right now, is that a lot of people are coming together with more like-minded people with similar interests, similar goals, similar visions for the world, similar perspectives of life, because at this time, that's what's going to help a lot of Lightworkers grow, is being around people who are like-minded now. Okay. So I'm going to look at if there's anything specific that your person, that your divine counterpart is focusing on at this time. Is there anything specific? Okay, I got 3 cards that popped up. Okay. Career. Someone you see once in a while. And no contact. Okay. So I do see that your person is focusing on career. This no contact thing is really making me think of divine counterparts. So this is a divine counterpart that you don't know, or someone that you see once in a great while. I gotta say, at this point, a lot of people have already met their met a divine counterpart or will be very soon. This is someone you might have met not so frequently, maybe once or twice, or don't see that often in the past, or someone that you don't know at all. So at this point, a lot of you have met a divine counterpart already, and this person is thinking of you, or this is someone you will meet very soon. Career is very at the forefront of their mind because things are actually manifesting for them. So this is for you too. You may be thinking about a divine counterpart from your past that may be coming back up again, or a new divine counterpart. It's like, imagine, like, we've already seen what the world is like. Source has already experienced what the world is like with people who come together that aren't divinely connected. You know, we've seen so many divorces, so many bad relationships, so many people, not considering sex the beautiful sacred act that it is. Hookup culture, I can't judge. We've all experienced some of this shadow aspects of not divine relationships, and they helped us grow a lot. But imagine a world where most people are in a divine partnership. That's what Source wants to feel and experience. A world where there's more than not divine partnerships. What would that world look like? Okay. Is there anything in the physical going on for this partner? Wow. Which way? This is the reunion card. And it came up with Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Another King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. I'm getting that they're already at a place where they're ready to take a new path, especially in terms of love. Okay. We have the Strength card and the Queen of Wands. In this deck, the Strength card is Don't Give Up, and the Queen of Wands is Happy Social Events. Because it says Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups in this deck is Strong Psychic Feelings. So happy social events, don't give up. So I feel like this is a very social period for Lightworkers. You're being encouraged to open up again. You're meeting people on your vibration at this time. You're going to be very hopeful. Here we have butterflies, social butterfly. And it's going to make sure that you don't give up. It's a beautiful dragon here. dragons also go through their dimensional travelers, and with that strong psychic feeling, this moon card, this time is very, very psychic as well. July. Yeah, we have a moon card here too. I feel like something very big and powerful is happening by the full moon in July. Yeah, usually really crazy psychic things happen to me during full moons and eclipses during July. Like crazy things. Like my mediumship ability opened up and I started seeing like a ton of dead people during the eclipse in July one year. Just crazy things like that, and this happened multiple times in July. Right before Lionsgate. The Galactic New Year is July 26th. Yeah, okay, so the full moon is on the 13th, July 13th. Everything's happening a bit sooner than I thought. Okay. So yeah, like this whole month, because the full moon's in the middle of the month, this whole month is going to be, filled with happy social events for the both of you. It's going to give you a lot of hope. The star card kept like flashing up for me during this reading, and that's like a lot of hope. You're going to have a lot of hope. Things you can see things happening. You can see you're gonna have a lot of happy social interactions. It's gonna give you a lot of hope that things are moving into positive directions. There's no fear that things are just gonna stop and end there. Things are gonna progress and keep moving forward. This is a new cycle. What about you? What are some main things going on in your life at this time? Money, just one card, money. Hey, that's great. We didn't really have any money cards except this Page of Pentacles come up. Yeah, let's clarify that. Money coming through, physical things. There we go. Here's the money card, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is like a lot of your efforts being rewarded, a lot of things that you put energy and effort into in the past coming through again. Yeah, you're getting money. Can't be more blunt than that. Clarifier. The Magician. Yeah, it's manifesting. And Justice. Yeah, good karma coming back. Yeah, I feel like this, with the two major arcanas here, like this is big energy. You're getting money in a big, big way. So you may be getting a lot of money through your current job, through a new job, maybe a side gig, maybe in some other way. I want to clarify if I can. Is there a specific way that money is coming in through for you? Many friends and transportation. Okay, interesting. So I feel like, it's mirroring crazy here, but I do see that you're getting a lot of friends, so you might meet a ton of network. This came up in the soul mission reading too. You might be networking with a lot of people. You might get an opportunity from a friend of a friend. You may get an influx of new friends that just adds to your abundance, and when you feel that abundance, it manifests in your outer environment as within, so without. So you may be receiving a lot of money just because you're feeling abundant with love energy from friends. Transportation, so I do feel like you may be traveling more. You may be traveling to meet these friends, but maybe when you go on travels, on trips or work trips, you may meet new friends. I'm telling you, a lot of the people that you meet now are going to be very important to you, are going to be on your same vibe. You're going to have things to talk about. It's going to be fun, interesting, engaging conversations. Let's see what's going on for you. The Death card, major transformation. In this deck, the Death card denotes drastic changes. Yeah. What else does it mean? Here in this deck, is a Nancy, which is a spider. Oh, you know what's so interesting? To like accidentally walk into a spider web, superstition for that is that you're going to be receiving money. Oh my god, the other day I had a spider. I was outside for a bit, like just dangling off my ponytail, and I like freaked out a little bit. That's so funny. Yeah, the spider, Anansi. It's a animal trickster from West African mythology. They're mischievous figures who often oppose the will of gods, resulting in some kind of misfortunes for humans. But the thing is, spiders get a bad rep, and I get that there are some animals, like we see the snake here, that kind of is used to represent shadow aspects, negative energies, darker energies. But if you have incorporated your shadow self and you've come to understand dark energies and its purpose, and be grateful for your shadow aspects and darker energies, for allowing you to shine your light so brightly. These can be very misunderstood creatures. And paired with the Justice card of good karma coming back, the Magician, and then money coming in, and then the story of the superstition of the spider that I mentioned. I have been seeing a lot of spiders recently. I feel like don't be scared of it. We're often so scared of money. We have like we're like trained sometimes to like live in poverty, to be scared of money, to be scared of wealth, and it's just to be scared of our shadow self, to be scared of dark energies. It's like if you remove that fear, like, is any thing like money actually evil or actually bad? It's like, no. Scared that you don't have enough money, scared that you won't make enough money, make as much money as you want, scared you won't have enough money for retirement, or to buy your child that thing that they really want, or that your partner will look down at you for not making as much money as you think they want you to make. And all these, there's a lot of fear that's associated with money, and I feel like this group of light workers, you have worked past that. So even when I probably mentioned the spider and the snake, it didn't freak you out. It probably just, Source energy is all things. And the Fool card. I think this is a two-headed dragon. Yeah. Amphibiana. I don't know. I didn't pronounce that right at all. Serpent in classical mythology, having a head at each end. Ooh. And capable of moving in either direction. It's kind of like when you have a huge influx of money, or you know, you kind of got a choice. You know, you can do good with it, or you can do bad with it. And usually they say like money just kind of makes you more of who you are. It's like added energy onto you. And if you're a good person and you've worked on improving yourself, then you'll just become a better person that can do even more good in the world, more good for yourself and more good for others. Whereas you know, if you're not that great a person, you're not going to do great things with money. You're going to withhold it. You're going to try to gain more of it. You're going to try to do some sketchy things. So this is your chance to start a new life. You're being given a lot of energy. It's kind of like being, when you're born, your body, as a baby, you're birthed into this physical world with a lot of energy, a lot of potential, you know. And that's what's happening. This money, this huge influx of money and friends and abundance of experiences, good experiences, is the divine giving you a gift, a boost of energy, additional energy. And what you do with that, there's so much potential there. It's up to you. You can go either way. So I'm gonna leave this reading with more of a physical message from your divine counterpart. What are some of the physical steps your divine counterpart is coming to specifically you, and if there's something that they would like to say? They're not in a bad energy anymore. They left that bad energy that they were in. So you must have felt your divine partner healing. There was a lot of that in the last few weeks, like a feeling of, oh my goodness, like I feel like my divine counterpart, whoever that person is, or if you know your divine counterpart, like you can physically see and with your eyes that they're doing a lot of healing. Really, the last bit of healing that they need to do in order to come into a really, really happy energy. So whether you're with them immediately, or you know, you're with them in the near future, or you're already with them, you're going to feel the effects of your divine partner already healed. They've healed. That's why you probably feel so much lighter and brighter and more clear about your goals, clear about the direction you're going. I want to say that most of you have your divine partner already on your path. The diviner has already linked you two together if you don't already know each other. Have opened you up for new experiences if you already are with each other. But yeah, this is a time of blissful, happy, joyous experiences and moments. And then is there something that you can do to come into better union with your divine counterpart? these cards like went the opposite way. Oh wow. Okay, so we have the Hierophant and the Emperor. And so I feel like this is them, and I do feel like if we had to call it a feminine and masculine energy, this is the more divine feminine energy, this is the more masculine energy, of course. I feel like they are on their way to you. Like, this is the marriage card, and this is the divine masculine card, so they are on their way to you, or they are in their physical action space energy. With the purpose of looking for someone to have a very deep connection with, a very serious long-term connection with, a very deep life experience with, you know? Oh no, are you kidding me? The Hierophant again. Maybe in an untraditional way, or maybe in a way where you set the terms. But it might be even more. In some ways, it could be deeper than marriage. Yeah, because I feel like there's a sense here of figuring out a whole new life structure, or going back to your roots, or doing things in a completely new way, being an example for others, but in a way that's like, it's deeper than marriage. It's much more deeper than marriage. It's like you're in sync with everything that you do. They are creative, you're creative, and then you're creative together. You know, how you guys live, the environment in which you live, the people in which you live with and around, and the kind of family structure that you bring to your own family and to others, to be teachers in a very powerful way. Both of you being leaders, spiritual leaders, and being teachers and figuring out what that is, and you know, just very much having fun and being creative, and just like your diets, your activities together, your interactions with others, and what you have to share with the world. I mean, this is very like, they're in a very, very good energy. They're ready for this. They're ready to go. And wow, the Tower card, the World card. Oh my goodness. The Fool card. I feel like you may not be expecting this. You might not be expecting this at all. I mean, to be honest, with this much money coming in and so many people coming in, you're probably, you know, distracted, busy doing your own thing, figuring out your own things. So when this comes in, transportation, I feel like they just come in out of the blue. It's a private meeting, so you meet them. If you are to meet them this month, you do meet them, just you two, randomly. So they come from, you know, out of town, or you meet them while you're out of town. So it's a chance meeting, unexpected. They're ready. They're making moves towards you. They're not going to let this go. They're going to definitely make moves and be a part of this. They're ready for it. They're bringing everything they got into every interaction with you, for sure. And I feel 5 of Cups in reverse, like the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not feeling weird about this. Any weird feelings about this particular person from the past, or past connections, or any feelings you feel, any apprehension about joining into a new connection or an existing one that is a divine counterpart, a divine partnership kind of relationship, you have no apprehension against. You're feeling good. They're feeling good. This is really, really positive. And if I were to give you good dates about when this would be likely if you're looking for a new partner, the 6th. That makes sense. 6 what? 6 months to a year. So most of you are meeting this person within 6 months to a year. I am posting this at the end of June. Give me specifics. 26 and 8. To me, these are 2 8s, 8, 8. Yeah. Lionsgate is a very big portal that affects so many people. Like, people that don't even know about Lionsgate, like, I'll be talking to people, I'm like, oh, when did that happen to you? Beginning of August? And they're like, yeah, how'd you know? And I'm like, Lionsgate, I know. And so, like, just random people that I meet, you know, they know about Lionsgate and they talk about the experiences that they have around Lionsgate. So I'm getting anywhere from now to the end of the year, and specifically for most people, like, we have to put this on a bell curve, around 8/8 Lionsgate, August 8th. So yeah, I am seeing a lot of uptick of better unions with an existing or new divine counterparts, and even with divine itself, towards the end of July and beginning of August. But starting now, and then we can look at fall when the time comes. But yeah, this is a really, really good time for romantic love relationships. Just Spirit, do you want to leave us with anything about love for Lightworkers at this time? Treasure Island. I swear I'm shuffling the cards. This came up during the soul mission too. A lot of abundance. A lot of abundance. I mean, money, love, career, many people, many friends, many soul family members, many people you can network with. You're going to feel very, very, very abundant. You're going to feel very lucky and rich, happy, and not like it's going to fizzle out in a few days or a few weeks or a few months. Like, it's a build up. This is their setup for your new life, this new cycle. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed that reading, and I wish you much love and light.